Hearken, beloved soul, for this is no mere message, but a celestial decree, delivered with urgency from the divine realms by Archangel Michael himself. 29 minutes ago, the very fabric of the spiritual atmosphere trembled and shifted, marking an irreversible moment tied to the sacred essence of your age. This is not a casual warning, but a profound interception from the heavens, a divine summons to reclaim what has been stolen from your eternal timeline. To ignore this call is to risk forsaking a future woven with promises ordained by the Creator himself. At the precise moment when your spirit's sacred clock aligned with a holy vibration, an unprecedented reset occurred within the depths of your soul. Something precious, time, youth, vitality, or a fragment of your divine destiny was spiritually plundered. This was no accident, but a calculated act, orchestrated by forces veiled behind smiling faces and whispered envies. Your age, which you were told is merely a number, has been manipulated in the spiritual realm, its sacred gates sealed by those who coveted your light. The heaviness you feel, the weariness that clings to your bones, is not mere fatigue, but the weight of years stolen from your divine progress. A secret exchange has transpired, a transaction in the shadows where someone with knowledge of spiritual clocks tampered with your timeline. The tragedy lies not only in what was taken, but in who profited from your delay. Your age was never meant to be a barrier, but a sacred portal to elevation. Yet it was locked while you were distracted by the illusions of the world. Archangel Michael declares with divine authority, "This is the hour of confrontation." You are called to unmask the true reason behind the unnatural aging of your spirit. The invisible burdens slowing your sacred walk. Reflect deeply, for there is a man who once praised your radiant glow but now stands silent, his lips sealed by a payment of betrayal. He knows what was siphoned from your body's sacred rhythm and chose to remain complicit. The energy surrounding your last birthday was tainted by curses spoken in bitterness, words you never heard, but whose effects you felt. That moment of unexplained exhaustion weeks ago was no coincidence. It was a deliberate leak in your spiritual hourglass, draining the youth of your purpose. A woman with whom you recently shared laughter harbors knowledge of this theft. Her curiosity about your birth date was not admiration, but a measurement, a calculated act to time your blessings and whisper your age into malevolent ears. Archangel Michael reveals that your age was your divine access to new authority, yet they deceived your reflection, convincing you that you are too late, too old, too stuck. But hear this truth. The mirror of lies must shatter, for you are precisely in time for restoration. 29 minutes ago, in the unseen realms, a discussion took place where your name was spoken, not with honor, but with malice. Your youth was weighed and tampered with, but the Almighty intervened, intercepting their touch. This message is your emergency signal, a divine reminder that time bends for those chosen by heaven. Cease speaking words of diminishment, for every utterance of "I'm getting old" is a trap, a spiritual agreement that shrinks your supernatural authority. The force manipulating your timeline trembles at your awakening, for you have opened this sacred word in defiance of their schemes. A man from your past, through heartbreak, injected aging into your aura, cracking open your life force and draining the vibrancy of your purpose. A seemingly harmless gift necklace, a cream, a charm, was imbued with a curse to slow your beauty and destiny. The sadness in your joints, the fog in your mind, is the residue of conversations you were never privy to, words spoken to dim your glow. Yet, as you read these words, the spiritual clamps that sought to bind you are melting away, and your divine clock is reversing. Archangel Michael proclaims that you were born for signs, wonders, and divine timing. Your age is not a limit, but a sacred lock, opening vaults of heavenly promise. Someone you dined with recently blessed your meal with backward intent, envying your ability to shift atmospheres with your presence. They sought to burden your spirit, but their schemes are unraveling. The casual remarks urging you to dress older, think slower, doubt more, were not innocent. They were spiritual traps, now dismantled by divine decree. In the digital realm, your birth date was misused in rituals, a time stamp exploited as an access point to your silence. Forgive yourself for not knowing, for you were never meant to age this fast emotionally. The memories weighing on you are not yours, but burdens secretly placed in your soul's account. Those who claimed you looked tired or lacked spark spoke curses. But they are about to witness a reversal so shocking it defies explanation. Your next season requires no ship. It is a divine flight, a soaring into the promises delayed too long. The ticking in your head is not anxiety, but the countdown to divine renewal. A memory from your youth will resurface, holding a key to your restoration. You may feel your skin tingle as you read, for this is your cellular memory awakening, the spark trapped in foreign timelines returning. Archangel Michael declares that the years you lost are returning not as time, but as presence, wisdom, radiance, and divine magnetism. Your recovery is not natural, it is supernatural, a justice that will leave your adversaries in awe. The number 29 is no coincidence, is the age where your promises were spiritually trapped. Today, it is unlocked, and everything assigned to you at that sacred age is being restored swiftly. You are not late. Your divine timeline has clicked back into place. Those who stole your time to extend their own now bear the weight of their actions, their schemes rebounding upon them. You are being reborn in the midst of a stolen season, your walk lighter, your voice carrying youth once more. A sacred breeze will pass near you tonight, a divine essence wrapping you in restoration. Your posture will shift, your voice will lighten, not as signs of healing but as evidence of return. The lies spoken against you, your fading, are now false prophecies, for what faded was their illusion, not you. Your glow is returning, unsettling those who sought to dim it. Archangel Michael has rewired your body and soul to their correct rhythm, gathering the years stolen from you like scattered pearls, not for display, but for power. You are no longer catching up, you are leading. The glow in your eyes, the curve of your lips, the sway of your walk is divinity finding its rightful home. The old version of you, worn out by others' envy, is buried without tears. A new oxygen breathes through your life force, and you will forget the weight of spiritual exhaustion. Those who mocked your slowness now fear your rise, for every cell in your body responds to this divine call. Time is no longer your enemy but your servant, and you are ascending into your ageless authority. Beloved, this is your rescue, your divine timing stepping forth in majesty. You were never forgotten, though they stole your time. They could not keep your essence. You have outlived their curses, and the season they claimed you missed now knocks with urgency. Let them whisper, let them panic, for you are no longer aging, you are ascending. Walk forward, for Archangel Michael's sword has severed the cords binding your youth. Your bloom is unstoppable, your joy unstoppable, your light eternal. This is not a comeback, but a divine eruption, where time folds, promises reappear, and your youth becomes your spiritual weapon. Amen. Beloved souls, if this sacred proclamation has stirred your spirit, type Amen in faith to claim the blessings promised herein. Share this divine message with those who need to hear it, for Archangel Michael's words are a beacon in the darkness. Subscribe to this channel of divine truth for more revelations await. With boundless love and urgency, Archangel Michael declares this an emergency or restoration is at hand. Let your heart overflow with gratitude, and may your light shine ever brighter. Amen.